300. What's the deal? It's your folks, Shaka. I wanted to share my thoughts with y'all real quick. So, yeah, I caught a post by the New York Post called Millennials Are Warning Gen Z Not to Make the Same Tattoo Mistakes. And I thought it was a good backdrop to share a greater message as well as follow up to the previous video that I made, Tattoo Women and Masculine Intervention. And so that is why I'm making the video today. Now, in this video, it features some famous TikToker by the name of Leem, I believe. And in this video, she is explaining how, at this point in time in her life, she is regretting the tattoo decisions that she made, okay, over the course of her lifetime. And so, what I'm going to do here is play the video, stop here and there, kind of speak on her sharing her thoughts. It's going to give you a better understanding of what I was saying in the previous video. And if you have not seen the previous video, go ahead and pull up on that video because it's going to give you a better understanding of what I'm saying here. So let's go ahead and get started.
You know when you were a teenager and you were like, this is not a phase, Mom, this is the real me. It was a phase.
I wanted to stop right there because that is something that we as men especially need to have an understanding of. The difference between a phase and identity. All right. Now, as y'all can see, when this girl was making the case to her mother, she was trying to get her to understand that this is who she is, okay? And now, as y'all can see, she realizes that it was just a phase. And that is something that is vulnerable to, you know, any human can be vulnerable to, but that's especially, okay, an issue with the woman. Because women, in my opinion, go through way more phases than men. All right. But the thing is, man, there's a difference between your identity and a phase. Okay. Your identity is something that comes from within you that evolves over time with experience. Okay. A phase is just a part of an experience, okay? And oftentimes, man, when we are trying to find ourselves and figure ourselves out in life, we get them mixed up, and as a result, we make some pretty bad decisions, okay? This is especially an issue with the woman, okay? Because, you know, it's a lot harder for her to find herself out here, in a place where, like I told y'all, she is told that she is not enough, okay? Unless she adapts to a lot of these counterfeit personalities and such things. And so this is very important for men to know, okay, when you are dealing with the woman. But also it's important for you to know for yourself, okay? Because like I said, man, any human can be vulnerable to it, and men are very vulnerable to it today as well. But I just wanted to say that, but let's just keep going.
A considerably heavily tattooed woman. I've got a wrist to armpit, very full coverage arm sleeve, got a stomach piece, best part of a leg sleeve, which I only started in May last year, and a few others dotted around. There really is something to be said about brain development and decision making. Because when I tell you something just switched in my little head about 1 month before my 25th birthday, like I woke up one day and I was like, what have I done?
Now I wanted to stop right there after kind of listening to a lot of what she was saying. She mentioned that something has to be said about decision making and brain development, but I said this on the previous video. You know, that's a everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, right? That's one of the woman's weaknesses, okay? At the end of the day, if we were to be real, okay, and come from the benchmark of nature, okay, the reason the woman makes decisions like this is because of lack of masculine intervention, okay? These are some of the real reasons why women need men in their life, okay? The best of the best women, okay, are going to be vulnerable to making some of these terrible decisions without masculine intervention, all right? And so I just kind of like wanted to stop and say that there, because she's contributed it to lack of brain development, okay? And in my opinion, I contributed it to a woman's lack of understanding why she needs a man in her life, okay? And you know, that's kind of understandable, because a lot of dudes out here don't understand why they are needed in a woman's life, all right? But I just wanted to say that. Let's go.
Like, I am cringing the F out about the majority of my tattoos. Most of them do not bring me joy. They have no meaning or representation.
Now I wanted to stop right there. Now she says that, you know, she cringes when she sees her tattoos. Okay, they don't bring her joy, and most of them don't have any meaning. This is very important, because I had told y'all on the previous video that you know, most of the women that I see, okay, that are out here heavily tattooed like this, they are extremely unhappy, or they are out of their mind, okay? All right, and what she just said right there kind of backs that up, but she had mentioned that they don't have any meaning. I believe what she's not going to be honest about right there is they don't have any meaning that she care about, okay, at this point in time in her life, okay? There was definitely somewhat of a reason, okay, not really a purpose, because she more than likely got the tattoos for attention or whatever. But for every tattoo that she got, there was probably some understanding that she had about the tattoo that didn't mean much of anything. And so now, at this point in time of her life, she'll just say, well, they don't mean anything. She'll rather say that, okay, versus going through the shame of feeling silly for telling you why she got that tattoo. And people just looking at her even more ridiculous, like, really? You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to stop and say that there. Let's keep going.
In my life, who I am, what I'm trying to... Not that tattoos need to, but that's just how I'm feeling right now.
So, as y'all can see, she said right there, at this point in time now, okay, she is realizing that the tattoos are just not a representation of who she is, you know, at all, okay? And so, and she's also realizing that, you know, based on what I'm hearing, she never really needed the tattoos to be a representation of, you know, who she is in life, okay? Well, let's go.
So now I somehow need to find a way to remove extremely dark, heavy coverage tattoos. Because I changed my mind. I would love to say that I wish someone told me, but they did. They have for years. And you could not tell me shit.
Okay. And so, you know, I've been making a couple of posts about this. Okay. women out here talking about they gonna do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a whatever. Okay. You know, the truth of the matter is, that's not how a top tier woman is moving out here. Okay. And oftentimes what happens is you'll have a woman like this woman here who is actually maturing, okay, and starting to move into the phase of her second prime, it seems like. And so she's taking accountability for some of the decisions that she's making, okay, and now she's able to tell you the consequences of somebody just sitting around talking about they don't give a whatever, okay, at all. But I also want to say she is still saying she wished someone would have told her. But you know, the truth of the matter is, what she wished she would have had is masculine intervention in her life. Because the truth of the matter is, that was probably going to be the only thing that was going to be concerned enough and invested enough to actually stand on saying, look, if that's the decision that you're going to make, okay, you're not somebody that I'm going to take serious in my life, okay, because I'm interested in a better representation of a woman, okay, and standing on that. See, the people that was telling her all of these different things, like she need to not do that, make a decision, she never really cared for them like that. She never respected them like that, okay? And so she never really took it really seriously. And those people probably didn't stand on much of anything. They were going to accept her regardless, but they were going to tell her that. But she didn't have that kind of situation in her life, okay, from the jump, all right? And so that's a very important thing, man. You know, when a woman is with a man that she actually respects, okay, if that man is on par, he can make some significant changes in her life, okay? All right? He can take her to levels that nobody else can take her, all right? And, you know, it will not just be contributed to him, all right? Because he's merely just taking the substance of that woman and, you know, assisting her with taking it to another level. So, a little ranting on that, but I wanted to speak on that. It's very important. Let's keep going.
If we really deep it, I don't think I ever was particularly bothered about tattoos and what I was having in the first place. I think I was looking for a sense of identity and outward validation from all the people.
Okay, I wanted to stop right there. Now, as y'all can see, she had went on to say that she did this because she wanted to get attention and validation from other people. And I had kind of like gave y'all the backstory to that on the other video, okay? I'd explained that women, they are always comparing themselves to other women, all right? And when you got women out here that value attention, okay, and validation from the world, okay, when she's not proper or she doesn't have that kind of leadership, wisdom, direction in her life, she's gonna see other women, especially women over in entertainment, okay, that receive the most vanity, they're on TV and stuff like that. If she look over and she see that, then she's gonna do what they do so that she can get validation and attention, okay? But see, the thing is, the mistake that she made, or she realizes that she made a mistake, is when she get these things, she make the decision and she realized, okay, I'm not getting, you know what I'm saying, the bargain that I thought I was gonna get, okay, for making these decisions, all right? And see, the thing is about something like getting tattoos and things like that is, you know, it's hard for the woman to, you know, escape having to take accountability for that. You know, she got to wake up every day and realize that something that she's unhappy about, she made a decision to get. Okay? And so, yeah, I just kind of like wanted to say that. Let's keep going.
I just don't feel like at this point in my life that I crave that attention and validation anymore like I did. I know it probably seems like a...
Okay, and so as y'all can see what she just said, she realized that, you know, a lot of the vanity, okay, that she put on the pedestal at that certain time of her life, she doesn't really value it anymore. All right, she's not looking for that type of attention or validation. And you know, at the same time, I want to say this: these are the type of things a woman will say when she is somewhat moving into her second prime, where she is in that transition. Okay, these are the type of things that she is saying. She's not all the way there, but she is moving away from vanity into somewhat of a purpose. She's moving into her second prime.
A super extreme way to describe it, but I just don't feel at home in this skin anymore. Like, I feel like I need to shed it and become who... Does that see through? Become who I was supposed to be. I was late for work, so now we're in the bathrooms.
Okay. And so, as y'all can see, what she just said is she feels like she needs to shed this so that she can come into who she is supposed to be. And, you know, basically in so many words, that just means that this is a counterfeit personality she would like to get rid of, because it is suppressing her from moving into the woman that she believes that she should be, you know. And you know, yeah, I'm going to do a few more clips of that Bad Blood TV show, and there's a good scene on that show that describes this to a T. But that's pretty much what she's saying. She, you know, she wants to shed this off because it's suppressing her from coming into the woman that she believes that she should be. But let's see if there's any more to it. I don't know.
But yeah, I can't stand to look at them. Honestly, I want them off my body. If I could scrub them off, I would scrub them off.
And see how she sound, you know what I'm saying? See, things like that contribute to a woman just being irritable. You know what I'm saying? You know, she'll be very upset about something. You know, when women have these things going on in their life, okay, where they can't escape the accountability, you know what I'm saying? And they understand that whatever they did, the decision that they made, it makes them unhappy. You'll find that they'll be very irritable and raunchy. You know what I'm saying? You got these women out here that be acting so disgusting just for nothing out here. Man, that's always a good indicator that they have made some pretty gross decisions that they just cannot escape. You know what I'm saying? And this oftentimes happens with women who got tattoos as well. Because, you know, kind of listen to what she's saying.
And this is going to be a really long and expensive and painful process, so my advice to you is wait until you're older than 25 to get tattoos or make any changes to your body. It brings up another point, the bulge boobs that I got done when I was 19.
Okay, so she goes on to talk about other stuff that she did, but I wanted to speak on that one part that she said, because she has stated that you should wait till you're 25, but the truth of the matter is, man, tattoos is always about vanity. Okay, when you get a tattoo, okay, you're trying to send a message out to the world, okay, that you know, is about getting their attention. And for what? Okay? There's no real purpose behind it. And so it doesn't matter if you wait until you're 25 or until you're 50. You know what I'm saying? You know, getting tattoos is always something that you know that raises a good chance of you of contributing to your unhappiness, man, because it's all under the benchmark of vanity. Okay, you're doing it to get worldly validation and attention. Okay, and it really has no purpose behind it. And so you know, we'll speak a little more on that to give people more in depth. I'm just trying to keep it real simple because we're about 21 minutes in on the video. But man, I really wanted to just talk about that, man. Y'all go ahead and speak on what y'all think below. Hit that sub button and that bell, like button, dislike button, do what it do. We still dropping shit y'all like. It's 300.